Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Uh, Without taking too much of your time, I'd quickly like to take you through the journey of Jewelsouk. Uh, who are we? Jewelsouk.com is India's first and fastest growing online jewelry marketplace. We started about 2 years back. We've had a fantastic journey. We've done a lot of interesting work in the online e-commerce space specific to the jewelry industry. We are the only multi-brand, multi-category e-commerce player in the jewelry segment in India. There's nobody like us. What do we sell? We sell diamond jewelry, gold jewelry, solitaires, silver jewelry, fashion jewelry. We have a unique product called Luminux, which is absolutely unique to Jewelsouk. It's a combination of 4 precious metals. We've launched it in India for the first time, doing excellently on our site. We do sell a lot of gold and silver coins, bullion trade. In addition to that, we also have allied products like watches, artifacts, and gift vouchers for gifting. As I said, we are a jewelry marketplace, so basically we are a brand aggregator. We've got an aggregation of the top jewelry brands which are there in the country. If you can see here, it's perhaps the who's who of all brands which are listed on Jewelsouk.com, from brands, market brands like Nakshatra, Jili, Asmi, Iski, Cygnus. So essentially we are a marketplace which has been able to aggregate the entire range across these brands and put together as an offering for the Indian consumer in the e-commerce space. Some very quick facts. We get about 10,000 unique visitors every day visiting our portal. 50% of our customers, interestingly, come from smaller towns. It's not a very metro-centric visit which we get. Across all marketplaces, the general large format marketplaces, they get almost about 60 to 70% of their traffic from large metros, but surprisingly, 50% of our traffic comes from the smaller towns. We deliver to 19,000 plus pin codes. The footprint of our delivery is enormous and massive. Interestingly, 40% of our buyers are repeat buyers. I mean, they keep coming back and buying products again and again from us. And the average bill size per transaction
Ma'am, I would just like you to tell something about Jewelsouk. You know, how do you feel being associated with it? What are your feelings towards it?
Sure. Well, first of all, I'm really excited about being part of this amazing, huge brand. And as you all must know, I am a product of everything online. So Jewelsouk.com is the perfect platform where I can show you all the amazing pieces of jewelry that I love. And also they have one of the largest collections ever. So you will definitely always find something that you love for all your wives out there.
All right, thank you so much, ma'am, for your words. So what is it that you're going to show them the next?
Well, this is the first time that I'm seeing it and you're seeing it. This is the brand new.
And ma'am, would you like to say something about the jewel box?
The secret jewel box.
I'm going to show you my secret jewel box.
Yeah, it's your collection. It's your
We all are excited for that.
Have the screen, please. The screen.
This is the first time I'm seeing it as well. So it's a surprise just for me and you. This is us launching the brand new line.
Sorry.
You know, I think it's because it's not a Mac. Is it?
Yeah, that's
There you go. So here's the collection.
This is your collection. You select.
It is my collection. I'm not used to a PC, so it might take me a second.
Collection is awesome.
It's really nice.
Awesome
Do you guys like it? It's okay, you can talk.
It's live on the site.
All right, so before moving on to the question and answer session, I would like to read out the winning questions for the day.
Live right now. We're showcasing it just for you. So today is the day that we go live, and you'll be able to get anybody you want, anything you want at any second. It's just a click away.
All right, so before beginning with the formal question and answers session, let's begin with the contest winning questions that we had. So ladies and gentlemen, our first winning question is from Miss Madhu. The question is divided in two parts. Part A, on Jewelsouk, Mr. Bhattacharya, why was Sunny's Jewelsouk's choice as a brand ambassador, sir?
It's very simple, actually. Sunny is, there are three reasons, really. Sunny is the most searched celebrity on, in the online space, number one. Number two, she is charming and alluring, just like each of the jewelry pieces are on the site jewelsouk.com. And the third reason is, when you look at Sunny, she evokes a persona which is Indo-international. So what you also have on jewelsouk.com is Indian classic, contemporary, and last but not the least, classical Western styles that are there. So I hope that answers your question.
Well, no, not even a single doubt over that. So that was the fabulous answer you gave over it. And now the second part for Sunny. Ma'am, why did you choose to be the brand ambassador for Jewelsouk.com?
Well, the answer is really simple. To be a part of a brand like Gitanjali and be part of something that is one of the largest online, the amount of jewelry that's on there, which is a lot, it's a great honor. So to be able to be a part of this company and be a part of everything that it's doing is absolutely amazing. You know, when I have to do anything that's online, I like variety. And I want to know that when I'm a part of a brand that there's so much variety that I get to choose anything that I want, which is one thing that I love. If there's any women out there, you know what I'm talking about. You want to click through every single page of every single thing that's, you know, on the menu. So make sure you didn't miss anything. And it's nice to be a part of this.
All right, thank you so much, ma'am. Ladies and gentlemen, our second winning question is from Mr. Sartaj. What is the biggest challenge you have been facing in your career, ma'am?
Oh, mine? I don't know if it's about the most difficult in my career. I don't see business as you can do right or wrong because you learn from, you know, the mistakes that you make. But as far as challenging goes, when I first came here, I think it was more about understanding how business is done here. In America, Americans are non-emotional. There's no emotion at all. There's not a lot of, I mean, there's heart and soul that goes into things, but it's not that same warmth that you get here in India. And learning that was, you know, that was a challenge.
All right, thank you so much, ma'am, with that. And the third winning question is from Miss Payal. She has asked, which historical character from Indian history would you like to play?
You know what, I haven't really given much thought about which historical character I would want to play. I'm going to have to go home and Google which one fits, I guess, my personality the most. I think if I were to choose someone, it would have to be someone who did a lot of musty, who was a lot of fun, who had a lot of, you know, gave a lot of people a lot of happiness. So I'm going to have to Google that one later. Sorry.
All right, thank you so much, ma'am. It was wonderful for that. And now media can take over for the question and answers.
Hanji. I think they're all waiting for one-on-ones.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, cool, great, peace. We're out? Oh, you have a question? Yay, all right, awesome.
Can you just get a mic, please?
I'm Abhi from Startup Bus. We are like startup portal. We connect with founders, co-founders of various startups. Since I'm a girl and you're a woman, I would like to ask, what are the challenges faced by women? Do you think India still need more women empowerment in startups?
I think when it comes to startups, this actually might be a women's domain because you're only answerable to yourself. The harder you work, the more you do. The harder you work, the higher you'll rise. So you don't need anybody to tell you what you can do and what you can't do because you're the reason that that startup happened. So all I have to say for any woman out there who's starting their own business or starting their own venture is to be persistent, be professional, and stick to it. Stick to it every single day. And if you see one small change at the end of your week, then you're doing something right. So go for it.
Yeah, thanks. And the next question is for, sir, I would like to, that India has the traditional way to buy jewelers is like, they go for a shop mostly, like my mom, my parents, they have been done it in that way. Do you think we can break all that stereotypes?
Oh, certainly we can. I think life is changing completely. You know, first we talked about going to the shop, then we talked about online. As I explained during the course of my presentation that brick and click is passé, it's old now. It's about omni-channel. So you could have Sunny actually riding in the car, thinking of a jewelry, seeing it online, then going on to a store, you know, browsing through the variation that she wants, and then having it delivered for a friend in another place. So, you know, it's a complete bringing together of the 360-degree of channels, of online, offline, interactive, call center, everything comes together. So as we move forward in the new millennium, we've got to adapt ourselves to the changing strategy at the marketplace.
Wow. Hello, hi Sunny. Hi. Congratulations on so many brands that you are now endorsing.
Thank you, I'm so excited.
Yeah, you've also been facing a lot of challenges. Recently there was this one particular political party that they were trying to ban a certain ad that you were doing. How do you react to that?
My reaction is only the government can decide what's best for its citizens, and I'm no one to tell somebody what they should or shouldn't do in a democracy.
Thank you.
Welcome.
All right, she is open for the media bites. Please go ahead.
Huh? You and I are on the same page? We're like, what?
अरे मत कर मत राजू साइड में चलना हेलो क्या बोलते हैं बाकी सब ठीक
I actually love shopping online. It's one of my favorite things. I think every day my husband's like, what packages are arriving at home? What are you buying online? So the connection is really simple. I love shopping online, and to be a part of a brand that is so large and so amazing is, you know, it's a great feeling.
Okay, जिस तरह से लेवल्स लाइट जा रहा है फुल लाइट जा रहा है फुल लाइट वाइट मारना मेरे को या कोई भी ऐड आपको आता है पॉलिटिशियन रोक लगाते हैं तो जो वो हो रहा है इस बारे में क्या कहेंगे सही है या गलत
मैं कुछ नहीं बोल सकती हूँ कि you know what people should do and what they shouldn't do. India is a democracy. One of the greatest things about India is and democracy is free speech. So जो भी किसी को बोलना बोल दो मेरा क्या है it's the government's decision to decide what's suitable for its citizens, and that's the end of that question.
According to these organizations कुछ नहीं दिख रहा मैं देख रहा हूँ कड़क मत ना अलग कर कड़क होना
to talk about jewelry and makeup and hair and film, so let's leave politics for the politicians.
Thank you guys, thanks a
lot. Thanks.